Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 3 land. And when last we were here, we were working on our machine room. We have some machines. We have 3 machines in here now. We can't use this one yet. We want to make some hardened glass. Oh god, I heard that. A baby zombie somewhere. I think he's in a tunnel. Yeah, he's in a tunnel. That's fine. He can stay there. We need to get some hardened glass on the go, and we can't do that without obsidian. So we're going to make a source for obsidian today. We've got some stuff in here, which I think will be useful, and we'll take some item ducts as well. We'll see if that works. We'll see if this we can. We're going to go over here, and we're going to see if we can make an obsidian source. So we want lava in a hole in the ground there. At this point in time, I don't know whether we need a hopper. Do we need a hopper? We might need a hopper. We've got hoppers made anyway, so it's not a biggie. Where's my buckets? I was just staring there blankly looking for my buckets. Could not see them for the want of looking. This thing is now chewing on some iron as well, because by God, we've got a lot of iron. We have got a problem up there. Something is jammed somewhere. I do need to go up there and have a little butcher's and see what exactly has gone wrong. What nightmare has befallen our system. Right, that goes in there. Yeah, I think we do need a hopper here, don't we? I think we need a hopper here. We need our cobble generator, which goes up there. That could just be run on a pipe like this one, or we could just go with a hopper. Hopper gives you a more... Ooh, torch. Handy. Hopper gives you a more consistent thing, and there's always a backlog in the hopper if you need it, sort of thing. And it's a handy place to keep some cobblestone as well. It's always useful. So if we do that, that should start to fill up with cobble. It does. Perfect. So that's now melting cobble. That cobble needs to go into... And here's where things get a little more complicated. A stone barrel? We made a stone barrel, didn't we? Where did we put the stone barrel? Where on earth have we put the stone... You'll do. You'll do. You'll do. I could definitely hear zombies around over there. It's a little alarming. So that, in theory, is the stone barrel we need. Then out front of that, just to make things a little more ugly, we're going to have that, and then on top of that, we're going to have a stone slab like that. It's not pretty. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not pretty. We need to take that block out, because we need to do other bits and bobs around there. We need some water to go with this system. We've got lava, we got water, we got all the things you need. Alright, the water goes in, and then that goes there. And that's just wiped out all my torches, hasn't it? Thanks, game. Thanks, game. I wasn't quick enough with me bucket. Right, so that water is now stuck above that barrel. It's lodged in there. So what we can do is put a drawer there. We do have a drawer. Sure we do. We do have a drawer, because I know we made one. Now we just need some item ducts. So we need an item duct to go there and an item duct to go there. No, that's a fluid duct. That's got to be a fluid duct. That can't be an item duct. Hardened fluid duct. We're moving a hard fluid there. Servos, of course. Dupe. And then we turn that on. Hello. We turn that on. And then we have a servo there. And we turn that on. And then in theory, because we loves a good theory, it's not quite reached a full bucket load of lava. When that reaches a full bucket of load of lava, it should turn to obsidian and get pulled out into here. So we should start seeing obsidian appearing here. That's what we're going for. I think we only need one piece of hardened glass. One piece of hardened glass. I've done some lead in here. This is pulverized some lead for us. So yeah, we got some pulverized lead in there. Keep an eye on that. I think we need 4 obsidian for what we're planning. So we'll pop our pulverized lead in. No, we'll put it in the metals chest for now. It can go in there. There's weird stuff in here, so that's all good. Pop them away. We don't need all them on us. Yeah, we've got obsidian. I see the obsidian. Can we make the fluidic transposer? Trans transposer. Oh god, where is it? There it is. So this is just glass, bucket, machine frame. Yeah, I think that's doable for us. Although it does require all the things we've just put away. One of those. Two of those. Boom. Some glass, which we've got. One of those. I think that's everything we need. Is that everything we need? Yes, there's our fluidic transposer. This is good. This is good. We'll be breaking this a few times. That can go there, and it can be... no, we'll just have it on that. And we'll have no inputs, but we want that to be an input. Because we're going to melt our things in the magmatic thing there. So this is okay. This is coming on. I like it. I like it. We've just got a little bank of machines in there that will help us do shenanigans and stuff. This has got 1 obsidian in it. This is the problem with this system. When it runs well, it runs well. When it doesn't run well, it doesn't run well. We can increase the speed of this with a little bit of trickery under here, but I don't think we've got the parts for it. We need something called Eulorium. We need the Eulorium, which is buried deep. If there's going to be any, it's going to be in here. Gold ore, Eulorium. 12 Eulorium pieces. We might be able to... I don't think 12 is going to be enough. There may be more in here. Do we have any more? We've got 1 more in there. I think that's it. Disappointment. Disappointment kind of reigns over me there. We're just going to take the copper as well. We're just going to take the copper. So this is the middle draggy one. Copper, we'll take that. 46. 46 doesn't divide nicely by 4, does it? We might be putting some copper back in here. Because I feel we're running a little bit low on copper. Copper seems to always be, with these sort of systems, the bugbear piece. See, this is the one that's not doing anything at the moment. It's kinda jammed. Kinda a little bit jammed up. Don't quite know why. Haven't quite got to the bottom of why that one stopped doing what it's supposed to be doing, but it has. I reckon there's something stuck in a hopper somewhere that shouldn't be there. So we'll have to have a little poker to play, see if we can figure out what's gone on there. We'll just chuck some copper in that. Let that do that job. Hopefully copper doesn't mix with iron, otherwise we're going to have an ungodly mess in there instead. How's this doing? We've now got 2 obsidian. Let's get those pulverized. Let's get those pulverized in the pulverizer, which is this machine here. So we pop them in there, and I think we get some obsidian. We only need 1 hardened glass. This is the key here. We only need the 1. We will grab our, which we'll put in here, pulverized lead. Excellent. This is the key. We only need the 1 of these. So let's see what we can do. We pop that in. We pop that in. It's doing something. This might make us our 1 hardened glass. It might actually make us 2 hardened glass. Here was me thinking I needed 4 obsidian, but I don't think I do. There we go. Oh, it makes 2 anyway. So this is going to make us our 4 hardened glass that we thought we needed, but we don't actually need because we only need the 1 of the damn things. Well, that's gone okay for us then. I'm not unhappy with that. There we go. So we should now, in theory, be able to make our last machine. So we need a machine frame, one of these, 2 gears, these, one of these jobbies, and I think those were needed as well, weren't they? So we are looking for the magma crucible. M-A-G-M-A. Magma crucible. There we go. We've even got 3 bits of hardened glass left over after that. And we dinged. We dinged a ding. We ding a ding 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 ding. Right. This needs to be no. So we want the output to be there. Perfect. Now we need some glowstone. How much have we got here? We got 2 stacks. We'll cook off a stack. The problem we have with the impulse item ducts is it takes a reasonably large amount of glowstone to get this thing chooching properly. And it takes a reasonably large amount of power to get this thing to bloody play. Oh. We do have a power shortage here now. We do have a deficit of power. We need to get this going. So let's go do that now. That means we need 2 buckets, which we've got. One with water, one with lava, make a cobblestone generator, success, win, victory, and all of those things. We're making a lot of cobblestone generators. I don't know whether you've noticed this, but we are making a lot of cobblestone generators. C-O-B-B-L-E, cobblestone generator. This, we might not actually have enough cobblestone on us. We do. Okay, cool. And that lot can go back in there, and then we'll just for the sake of it, just because we've got so much iron, we will make it a second tier one. We don't really need it a second tier one, I don't think. We might do. Once we blinged and blanged and blonged, we might need it as a second tier one, but right now I don't think we do. So we throw a hopper on there, and then we throw cobblestone generator above there. That should then fill with cobble. That should then get this thing chooching pretty much full time. I mean, it's struggling because this is a demon of a machine. A demon, I says. But when it's fully charged, which it's getting to now, we can throw this stuff in there. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. This cannot sustain this machine. This puts out, I think we've done the maths on this, 40 RF per tick. This uses 100 RF per tick. This is unsustainable. This is utterly unsustainable. But we're getting molten glowstone in here, which is what we wanted. Because impulse item ducts are item ducts covered in molten glowstone. Item duct. We want the impulse ones, which are... Where are you? Impulse item duct. So it is just... Hello? Fluidic transposer, item duct, and an impulse item duct. So let's just grab a load of item ducts, shall we? We haven't got that many left, so we can go in here and we can just go, I would like a opaque item duct. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. We got 60. Do we get a few more? Should we get 2 stacks? Well, two reasonably close to stacks. There we go. We've got two reasonably close to stacks. And then if we put those in, I mean, it's going to hurt the power. It's going to hurt the power a lot. We haven't made a great deal of progress there. But if we pop them in there, it's just going to be a background process, this one, just chooching away while we're doing it. That's 7 impulse item ducts. It will get through those. We will have lots of impulse item ducts eventually. It's just going to take time, is what it's going to do. Right, let's go see if we can find out what's jammed over here. So we've got our lava machine making obsidian for us. Something jammed, so we need to examine what's going on with these. I suspect it'll be hopper related, but finding out could be tricky. Right, we've got this hopper here, which has got nothing in it. That hopper there, which has got nothing in it. Okay, so there's clearly something in the sieve itself that's allowed into a sieve, but cannot get out of that system. Do we have any iron? Oh, we just need some string mesh. We just need a string mesh. So we need some string, which I've got upstairs. So I think there's something in the actual unit underneath all the 9 sieves that is waiting. Probably dirt. It's just waiting to be sieved, and it can't be sieved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what we do is we get rid of all that wood, which is just waiting there for more creosote. If we stick 1 string stiffened mesh in there, it should, in theory, sieve whatever's... We could go with flint stiffened, but we're just going to go with string for the time being. It should, in theory, release whatever's jammed in there. And it shouldn't be possible for anything else to jam in there. I didn't think it was possible for anything to jam in there in the first place, but apparently I was wrong. So if we pop that in... And it still doesn't clear. See, there's only 20 flint, 34 sand. So why is it stuck? Not sure. Not sure what's going on there. Something's gone wrong. Something has gone wrong on the system. That's the bottom one. That's stuck on... Oh, of course. Dust is produced as a byproduct, but very, very rarely. So we can just change that to be both outputs. Of course, it was jammed on that. I should have known, really. I should have known that that's what caused the problem. So we can just fill that back in. Like I say, I didn't think it was possible for that to jam in its current state. But you live and you learn. Right, we need to change that mesh out again. So that's currently chooching its way through a crap ton of dust. This could be difficult. I'm not going to say this is going to be easy, because we need to pull that string out and get the flint in there. My inventory just filled up with crap instantly. That's not helpful, game. You can have that, 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 you can have that. We can just about reach that from here. It's going to pop any time at all. There we go, we got the string out. Get that in, perfect. Did we pick anything up there? Yeah, we got a bit of... Oh, we did not want to throw that in there. We want that to go in there. And we got some redstone as well. We don't want that. There we go. Good, 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 good. Let's go see. Make sure that is now actually populating the system like it should be. Got some work to do down here. It's all a bit manky looking. Needs improving. Where did we put our pulverized lead there? We didn't want to put that in there. That just has no business being in there. We've got a flower in there as well. Good God. So we're starting to get this thing going again. That's good. That's good. Success, win, victory. We have unjammed the system. So yeah, we are making dust for sieving dust, but a dust is a byproduct of making dust. So you do need to, you can just, with that one, you can just dump the secondary straight into it and get away with that. That's no problem. It's just the flint and the sand that we want to tap off. And we're going to take the sand over here and make soul sand with it down below me here somewhere. So we've made a little bit of progress there. I think that's actually quite good stuff we've got on the go. We've got a room full of machines doing jobs for us, which is bloody brilliant. I do love a room full of machines doing jobs for us. Admittedly underpowered machines that are feeling very sorry for themselves. I threw away my Yellorium, didn't I? Never mind. Yeah, machines that are feeling very sorry for themselves. This is now running at 33 RF per tick. This is barely moving, and that's all good. 20 impulse item ducks so far. So from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.